Green Goblin #2. Can't believe he's already out. Well, I can believe it actually, but I can't believe that he's out before the Tobey Spider-Man, which is kind of weird. But here he is with some ugly, ugly looking box art for that face. Woof. The art on this, like the box art and the display base he comes with, are both kind of ugly. And I'm not huge on it. He looks very goblin-y here. They really like point his face into a point. And I get it. He has a pointy face, but that is an exaggeration at best, I swear to God. Not his pretty side, I will say. But just like every other No Way Home box, we've got our, other than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 one, we've got our normal arms and a Doctor Strange portal, grenades, you know, lightning, sand, yada yada yada. We've seen it six, 7 times now. No different here. So here you have bigger box than I remember. More arm, more portal. I love that textured Spider-Man look on the back. Here's a picture of him. You can see the scene where he's fighting Peter on the back there. They kind of picked a really, really bad shot where Peter's arms are out like that. Let's see if you can. Hello me. That was, you didn't see that, but you can kind of see it there. It's just like when he's webbing him. And then it's a Green Goblin upgraded suit. So here we have upgraded suit Goblin. But now let's get this box out of here, because you don't want to see that. You want to see the figure. So let's bring him out. So I'm not going to get too funky with the posing just yet, because there's some funky stuff that this guy can do. But I don't want to do it just yet. We're going to do something base. We're going to do something simple, so you can kind of get all of the detail and that splash, because we're going to be going over a lot in a very short amount of time, because we've got a lot to go over. So initial impressions are, it's like his Power Rangers super upgrade, because there's a lot going on. There's gimbles, there's jambles, there's missiles, there's spiky bits, there's stabby bits, there's all sorts of bits, and they're all over. And I mean, it looks great. I love the purple hood. I think it's a great addition, especially when you put on those goggles later on. But he looks great. And he's different enough from the original Goblin where either one will work, and you can be happy with either one. But let's stop him from spinning before he gets a little too crazy, and let's take a closer look at him before we pull out the glider. So like any other video, we'll go over a few of the things he has before we take a close look at him. And if I can pick them up, that'd be great. He comes with these extended blades, so you can have the blade outlook on his arm, and we'll go over that later. He's got his normal array of hands. He comes with 2 of these lovely little pumpkin bombs that are painted nice, so they look like they're on at all times. A pair of goggles, which we'll put on him in a second. Then he comes with this ugly display base. I hate the way this looks. He's just like, yeah, I'm a little goblin man. And it's not rocking with me, man. But the rest of the figure is. So here we have the Goblin himself, and you can see right there, they use the same head sculpt. Oh my god, that is detailed. They use the same head sculpt as the previous Green Goblin, but this time you actually get to use it. And as a bonus, you get goggles, so you can do something fun like this. This is gonna take longer than I want it to. I know it. All right, ready? Just to hide the... And there is a wire in the hood, so it kind of sits a little nicely. And you can have that look from when he first shows up in the movie. But we're going to take that off for now, and we'll do that again later when we pull out the glider. This guy does have eye movement, which you can do via that. You can kill him and rip the back of his skull off, which is always fun. But yes, the head sculpt is fantastic. That's such a creepy face, and it looks really good. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. So moving on from the beautiful head sculpt, which looks Willem Dafoe from every angle. You know, you could use one of these, maybe make a Willem Dafoe from Aquaman if you're an idiot. underneath this purple tattered hood, which is a nice fabric piece, you can see all the Goblin suit falling apart here. You can see the sash, which goes all the way down. This material it looks super cool. It looks like the undersuit of like Spartan armor and Halo. And I love all the metallic bits that are on it. Just bloop, bloop. He just like quickly shambled this together, and it looks like it's shambled together, but in a really cool way. Whoever designed this suit off of the original suit did a very good job at integrating the original suit into this new like upgraded look. Even though I wouldn't call it upgraded so much as I would just like ramshackled whatever. But it looks really cool. I mean, look at the arm missiles that lead into the arm blade there. You can see right. Look at that. Those are the blades that extend, by the way. They're kind of hard to get in at first. And at the belt here, he's got this bag, which is a solid plastic piece, so this doesn't open. So you don't have to worry about that. On the other arm, he's got this, what I'm assuming is like some sort of gun or something. It kind of looks like the back of Cal Kestis's or this looks like Cal Kestis's lightsaber, kind of. Kit bash, anybody? But yeah, look at all that. Just that nice texturing, like the suit's coming apart, but he's holding it together with like Lincoln logs and stuff. You can see here again, you can see underneath, like there's some color there. It all just comes together very nicely. Down a little bit more. It's just all more neat. Like the knee pads have some metallic on them. Same with the shins. Now this part I'm a little confused by because I don't know if, I haven't checked, but this one has a black and then this one doesn't. So I'm not sure if that's right. Or if there's a piece loose in my suit or in my box. But enough's enough. Let's pull out the glider. Don't worry, you don't have to complain. I did put the lights in it this time. So, here's the glider. And it looks just as good as last time. And I'll pull the other one out in a second here, but I'm pretty sure they're the exact same thing. Again, you can take these off, which is much easier. Put a pumpkin bomb in there. And then move on with your life. But there's the lights at the bottom, which are very green and very pretty. The articulation, you can pretty much make this thing a weird looking, like a stingray. It's like Depth Charge and Beast Wars. But yes, it comes together and it makes a very nice looking glider. So to bring in the other glider, you can see here, without stabbing myself, they're the exact same up and down. No differences between them. I actually got them confused for a little bit because I dropped one with the other. And it was they're so identical that I didn't know which one was which. Like if the lights weren't on right now, would you be able to tell which one is which? This one's the new one. This one's the old one. So let's get him on the glider now, so you can see the money shot. So here's Goblin all goblined up. I can't really get it to sit all together because of the way the display stand works, where it's high and he's leaning over and he wants to fall over because of the display base. I want to get one of those custom smaller display things so it'll be a little bit more sturdy, because you can kind of see I'm just struggling to get it all to stay together. But man, just like the other one, he looks great, except for his later articulation kind of makes it hard for him to do a nice pose on the glider. So he's kind of stand like how he's doing now. And you can see with that display stand, he is pretty much at the top of the light box. So there's not much I can do about that other than just not put him in the light box for very long, obviously. But yes, here is my money shot. And without him falling, let's slowly... Oh, I said without him falling. Cut the footage and go right to the comparisons. So we know, obviously, the first thing people want to see is a comparison between the original Hot Toys Goblin from a couple months ago and this new upgraded suit Goblin. And you can see they are two of the same, but different. You can see there's a lot more pieces kind of added on or extended on this integrated Goblin. Like, his arm goes around more over here, but it doesn't over here. It kind of cuts off. There's a lot more. This, weirdly enough, bulges out as opposed to this one, which is more flat. You can just see, and the color is a little darker. It's more of like a like a darker green compared to the. You can't really tell on camera, but it's a little noticeable here. But I mean, they're the same height, and they look pretty cool together. Obviously, they'll be serving two different purposes in the display, but it's nice to have both of them. All right, let's get out of Spider-Man. So here he is compared to the Tom Holland Spider-Man with the neck thingy rubber plastic foreskin thing. I would put the Spider-Man head on, but it's a pain to get that neck thing on, so I'm not taking it off anytime soon. So if you wanted to see what a Spider-Man would look like next to... That's kind of what you're looking at there. This is my stand-in integrated. But yes, we have integrated here, which looks great. Obviously next to the Goblin that he beats the hell out of at the end of the movie. And I'm very happy to have these two. All we need is Toby. And I have everything from the movie that matters. Now, with the Spider-Man out of the way, let's do my favorite thing. Let's see how many figures I can fit in this case. And by that, I mean the Sinister, however many it was in the movie. Give me a couple minutes. So there they are. All 5 members of the Sinister evil people from Spider-Man No Way Home. I can't believe they couldn't find one more person to make it a 6 and just call it a Sinister Six. But this is what we got. And they look great. However, I'm not a big fan of even numbers. So if you'll excuse me real quick, there's one thing I need to do. It just didn't feel the same without him. I had to bring in Bubblehead. So here we have a legit Sinister Six. This is it. This is the good shit right here. I don't swear on this channel. I've tried not to. But it's hard not to when this is what you're looking at right now, man. I didn't think we'd get this far. Hot Toys Electro, Hot Toys Mysterio, Hot Toys Doc Ock, Premier Toys Reptilian, Hot Toys Upgraded Suit Goblin, and SL Custom Steve from Blue's Clues with Sand. This is it, man. This is it. This is the life. This is peak. I'm so happy. I thought I was happy when I just got Electro and I had all of them, but this is it, man. These 6 look great together. I wish I could fit Vulture in this case and just keep throwing in all my Spider-Man villains, but I'm happy even with just this. This will probably end up being the thumbnail of my video because I'll probably angle it better, but I can't not do this. This looks beautiful. It's a shame that I have to put them away in a second onto the shelf altogether, you know? It's what a shame. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. We gotta articulate this man, and articulate him we shall. You and I could have ruled this city, Spider-Man. Hold on, this will be really funny. I extended an olive branch, and you spat in my mouth. I don't even know you, bro. Oh, well, you're not my Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't really know who you are, man. You're just kind of being a dickhead. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not very cool, bro. I'm not supposed to be cool. I'm evil, but only on the part-time. What is that supposed to mean? I'm evil, but I'm only like half evil because I took an evil serum. Yeah, man, I don't care. Well, that's just rude. Yeah, it's whatever. I don't really care all that much. Can't you tell by my face? Yes, and it hurt my feelings. I'm going to leave now. Yeah, okay, whatever. Bye, man. Goodbye. All right. So let's articulate Green Goblin. Like always, life ending 360 degrees. You get it up that far, get it down that far. Arm goes about up that far. Arm goes back a little bit, front a little bit, and about a 90-degree angle of a bend. Will you get any crunch? No. Spreads about that far. Leg goes up about that far. Leg goes back about that far. About almost 90 degrees at the knee. And a bunch of ankle articulation. So, let's get to the end of the video, shall we? Stop talking to me, I don't like you. So here is Green Goblin upgraded suit. He is an awesome figure. He's got a lot going on. Those extended blades look really cool, but very Wolverine-y. Not complaining, really. I'll be able to use those to stab Tobey Maguire whenever they decide to release him. Just waiting on him. But yeah, he looks really good. The head sculpt, I'm glad that I have a figure that I can display the head sculpt. I hate when I have to just put a head sculpt away because I don't feel like buying two versions. In this case, I didn't even have to buy two versions. It just came, a different version of him came out with the head, and it's awesome because I get to use this amazing head sculpt that Hot Toys made on this amazing figure. And I'm very happy to have it. He's going to go somewhere in my collection. I'm not sure where yet because I've already got a Goblin on a glider. Goblin on a glider. Doo-doo-doo. And we'll just have to make do with what we got. So, with that all the way, if you got this guy, let me know. Which version of the Goblin did you get? Did you get this one? The original one? Both? Because I sure got both. I love both. Both. Yeah, so if you got this version or the other version, let me know what swayed you one way or the other. Obviously, nostalgia, or maybe just the way it looks. You know, these are the things we have to consider when we're buying stuff like this. And if you like the video, please feel free to like the video, of course, and subscribe, because I've got a lot of cool things coming in, and I got a lot of cool older things that have already come in that I've just been waiting on, because I've gotten all these cool new things. And you can keep in touch and wait for those things, because that's what we do. And I post about new pre-order stuff for 6 scale as soon as it comes out, so you can just keep up to date. That'd be awesome. I try my best to keep up to date. And with that all the way, I've been me, and you've been you, and this is the Green Gaboo. I will see you in the next video, where I'm probably not going to be as happy with a floating magic man. I will see you then.